Today I'll teach you how to work with variables in PHP programming in Visual Studio Code environment. So I open the Visual Studio Code environment. So you can see already it is here, Visual Studio Code. So you need to have the software prior in your system. Just click that. Now here, this is the environment of Visual Studio Code, and I have one PHP folder what I created. You can work with any folder. I have just loaded that folder by using open folder, and inside that I have already some files. Now I want to create one new file where I want to demonstrate for variables. So here you can see some option called new file. You just click this, and here I'm typing variables dot. The PHP is the extension for all PHP applications. So just press enter. Now here, when you go for a variable, now actually what is variable is, a variable is a place to store some value, as well as it can change its value at runtime. Suppose I write variable x equal to some 10. Later on, I can make x equal to x plus 10. So x becomes 20 later on. So first thing, I'm storing some value into a variable, which is memory location, and I'm changing its value at runtime. So there is a possibility of changing. So now how to declare a variable in PHP? So here, I'll just start the program like HTML, then head, then title, then I'll write variables in PHP. Then I close the title. Then I close the head. Then I go for the body tag. Now in this body tag, I'll just put the heading like H1 demonstration of variables in PHP. Then I close this H1. Now I'll start my PHP coding. Less than question mark with PHP. Then here I want to declare some variable like $x. The dollar is a symbol to declare a variable in PHP. Then x is a variable name. So I write like something like 60 and terminate the semicolon. Then I'll write $y equal to something called hello, some string. You can write like single character as a variable name, or you can write dollar, let's say each equal to some 35. So you can give some proper name also for the variable. But here it need to start with a dollar symbol. Now if you go for the rules of this variable, a variable starts with a dollar sign. Already I projected here, no? Dollar sign followed by the name of the variable. Now this x is the name of the variable, y is the name of the variable, age is the name of the variable. Now coming to the second rule, a variable name should start with a letter or an underscore character. So here x is a letter, y is a letter, age is a letter, and if suppose I just write underscore some name equal to some xyz, still this is correct. But a variable cannot start with a number. Okay, so don't write $123 like that. It doesn't take. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. In between, you can write some underscores. Like I'll write student roll number. Like this, I can write. I can write like this: student roll number with maybe 1, 2, 3. Now still this is correct. Now here the variable names are case sensitive. Means here I have written $x, which is small letter. I can write dollar with capital X. It's equal to some 70. Now both are different. This one is different and this one is different. Okay, so here all the variables are case sensitive in PHP. Now these are few rules for PHP variables. Now I can write something like dollar some x1 equal to true value. Value also I can store, but when you see the answer now, you're going to get something like 1 for true and 0 for false. Okay, your output will be like that. Now, then if at all I want to print this, let's say I'll write echo for printing, and I'll write $x, this is small x, equal to, I'll write like this, x equal to $x and semicolon. Similarly, echo y equal to, what I can do here is I can write dot also, $y. I can write like this also, but here you need to better you put BR statement for going for the next line. Otherwise you get every output in same. So you just put a dot here, again start like BR and close. So the another way how you are going to print your variable value, then echo, then I want to print age equal to $age, and you put a BR, then echo with underscore name, no? So I'll just put like that only, underscore name equal to dollar underscore name, and again you terminate the BR like this. Then echo student roll number, stu underscore roll number equal to, you write dollar, you remember this one, dollar stu underscore roll number. Then you go for BR. Then you have capital X. So I'll write echo with capital X equal to dollar X, not X, capital X. Then you write BR. Then you have X1, no? True. Echo X1 equal to dollar X1. Then you write BR. So last one, if you don't write BR also, it's okay. Okay. But one thing you can observe here is, I'm not writing any data type for these variables. So now your question might be, what is the data type for this one? So based on the values assigned, suppose you are assigning 60 as an integer, so this will become integer. If you put anything in double quotes, is a string. So y is holding a string value, its data type is string. Then again integer, again string, again integer, and again boolean value. So if you want to just find out what is the data type of this one, you just print like variable underscore dump of $x. Similarly, variable underscore dump of $y, variable underscore dump of $age, then variable underscore dump of dollar underscore name, variable underscore dump of $stu underscore name variable underscore dump var underscore dump. Then I can go for dollar capital X, then var underscore dump of $x1, which is a boolean value. Then I can directly give var underscore dump. I can give value also, like 3.24. Okay, I can give an array also, like var underscore dump of, I can give like in square brackets. So just like a repetition of an array. So the var underscore dump is used to find out the data type of these variables and values. Okay, then I can close here like the PHP, and I close the body tag, and I close the HTML tag. Okay, so we'll try to see what is the output for this, but you need to save and you just right click. Now this is the work with the PHP server, and the procedure for PHP server and XAMPP server with path setting I already mentioned in my previous videos. Please refer to that and configure your server properly, then you can run. So just right click, provided you have the PHP server configured, then click this. You can see the output. Demonstration of variables in PHP. X is 60, Y is hello, age is 35, Miss XYZ, student room number 1 to 3, capital X and small x with a different value. X1 1 is boolean for boolean true. Now when you go for var underscore dump of this one, $x, it is giving integer and with value called 60. When you go for second one, Y, it is string with 5 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is giving the count of the characters and the value also. Then here integer, this one age with 35. Then this is again string with XYZ 3, string of 3 characters and the value is XYZ. And undefined variable, we'll see. And if you can see boolean, no, you get the true value. Then floating point value 3.24 we are given, it's a float. And here array, we are given 3 values, no, one is 3, one is 4 and one is 5. So the array size is becoming 3 here, and this is 0 index is an integer which is 3 value. Index number 1 is also an integer called 4. Index number 2, it is 5. Okay, so just we go back to the program. No, we have student underscore roll number. By mistake we have printed here student underscore name, so that's why it is giving wrong. So just change that, and again we go for open in the browser. Just save. Without saving you can do save. Don't go for save as, save, and just right click, and you can go for reload server or open in browser. Now can you see that error? The error is not there. Okay, so this one boolean value, the 3.4 is a float, is an array. So array already I put no 3, 4, 5. This one 3 is 0 index, 4 is 1 index, and 5 is 2 index. So here you got 0 index is 3, 1 index is 4, 2 index is 5. So all are integers. So like this you can demonstrate your variables or write your variables in PHP where it is case sensitive. Already mentioned this, the small case and capital case are different. Okay, so all variables in PHP are different. Okay, distinct, not the same. So if you like this video, do comment, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you.